and welcome back to Canada. After a brief visit home to the UK, we returned to Vancouver to continue the Western Canada part of the trip. Rain and van maintenance meant that we didn't have time to see Vancouver City, so we took the ferry to Vancouver Island and drove west across the island to the Pacific Rim National Park. We were able to do a few short walks here along the coast. Cove is a small village on the east coast of approximately 20 permanent inhabitants. It was once a milling and cannery village but is now an ecotourism destination. The name originates from the fact that it was once the northern terminus of the Campbell River telegraph line. After a couple of days on the island, we were back on a ferry, this time taking the 17-hour journey from Port Hardy through the Inside Passage to Prince Rupert back on the mainland. We were hoping to spot some wildlife, but sadly the whales and dolphins didn't want to come out to play that day. segment was north along the 450-mile-long Stewart-Cassiar Highway, with a short diversion onto the Glacier Highway to Haida, which is actually in Alaska, and the Salmon Glacier. Stewart sits at the head of the 90-mile-long Portland Canal and is Canada's most northerly ice-free port. It's a pretty little town, and we bumped into another European Heimer here. To reach the Salmon Glacier, you have to briefly cross into Alaska through the small town of Haida. The glacier is the 5th largest in Canada and the world's largest road-accessible one, unless of course there's still snow on the road, which is what happened to us. We had our first black bear encounter on the highway, but we were sadly too early to see the bears feeding on salmon. The scenery, however, was just stunning. Jade City, located at the northern end of the highway, is a city of around 30 inhabitants. The surrounding area is rich in jade, hence the name of the city, and had been mined by the same family for about 35 years. At the store you can watch the rock being cut and polished. Thanks again for watching, and we hope to see you again soon as we pick up the Alaska Highway through Yukon.